Good evening. Hello. Hello. Good evening. Welcome. Hello. Hello. I'll just wait for everyone to get in. If you can all share, because it's a new page. The new page is Influencers Exposed. We're not going live from Unleashed Global anymore. So I'll just give you a little intro.
And I forget just why I taste. Oh yeah, I guess it makes me smile. I found it hard, it's hard to find. Oh well, whatever, never mind. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello. With the lights out, it's less dangerous. Here we are now, entertainers. I feel stupid and contagious. Here we are now, entertainers.
Not to be missed tonight.
Gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
Well, hello. Well, hello. Good evening, guys. Can everyone share? This is not to be missed. Believe me. Oh dear me. You see, the thing is, when you do an exposures on people, you are sent a lot of information. Some of it's good, some of it's not so good, some of it's absolutely fucking mind-blowing. And tonight we are going to expose a few scams, what Shinny and unfortunately Maxine, you're well in there as well, sweetheart. So you're public figures, both of yous are out there, promoting yourselves 24/7. So I have every right to do a commentary on you. Like I said before, this is my opinion and my opinion only, based off stuff that I have found that is all public information. I haven't delved in anybody's private life in any way, shape or form. This is all public information sourced from Company's House and the rest of it. You will see. Are you backstage, Sarah? Oh, you need the link, don't you? Sorry. Woo! I just need to get my disclaimer out of the way. Right, just a moment. Sarah Jane, I'm going to have to put the link in your inbox, because if not, it makes this awful noise. Can everybody share the new page out? What's it called? Influencer. Am I being streamed to Influencers Exposed on Facebook as well? Please get ready to block the idiots. moderators on that page. I possibly need to make a couple more, but I forgot to because there's just been so much going on. Yeah, like I say, when you put out like that you're going live about somebody, it's honestly the stuff comes in fast and thick. Influencers exposed. A color live. I'm not blocked for. Hi, Stephanie. So yeah, like I say, this is all stuff that's publicly sourced. I haven't gone in anyone's private life. I haven't gone in anyone's private anything. This is all if available online. If you guys want to search it after I've done it. But some of it is some of it obviously I have got from the tribe, which is private. And I don't mind exposing it because it's a fucking scam. Let me just one moment. I just need to get Sarah Jane the link. Where's my co-host? Well, you can share for awareness, my darlings. Hello, Anna. Hi, everyone. Hi, Stephanie. Hi. Hi, Babs. Hi, you're right, sweetheart. Right, let's get this show on the fucking road. Let's go. Oh, God. Hello, Ella. Right, I just need to get my co-host the link because she's going to go through some of it and I'm going to go through some of it. We're going to share some of it. There's a lot to go through, believe me. But they've been up to some naughty old tricks, these two. Haven't you? Naughty. Wait, 2 minutes is going to make a horrible noise in one moment. The big page is going to appear, and that is moi. If you just bear with me a second, I just need to get the link. That is it. And then I've got it. Sarah Jane, it's in your inbox, darling. 1 second, and I'll drop. Woo! Gosh. StreamYard link. There it is, my lovely. Right. So, we're going to start off with hello, Lydia, hello, everyone. Good evening. Please share to wherever you like, share to whatever group. I couldn't give a shit who's here. I'm really not bothered if they want to try and troll us. I know, like, the troll, there's like 3 or 4 trolls or something who think that they're terrorizing us. Yeah, that's just absolute fucking hilariously funny. You couldn't terrorize yourself. Like, I don't know if there's one troll just copying and pasting comments calling us skagheads all the fucking time. But they're just boring. They're boring. Block them. They're vile, Stephanie's on here who has had a little bit dealings with them and they've said the most absolutely disgraceful things. A double call. So these people are just vile. So all they're trying to do is trigger us to a response. So hopefully this will be the last time I have to address them tonight. Because I don't want to give them too much airtime because they fucking love it. I'm a hero. Oh, fuck off. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, it's Sarah Jane, author counted by Sarah Jane. I thought you were someone else. Oh, at least I was funny. Hi, Wanga. Hello. Where are you from, Colin? Newcastle. Sorry, Sarah Jane. I was ready to ban you from the stream
I
there.
know, I was
I
about
was
to
like, oh
message
yeah,
you.
and then it's obviously the authentication thing comes up. I was like, oh my god, here we go. Right, Sarah Jane, I don't know where to start because my mind's a little bit blown. Like,
I don't know where to start, man.
oh god. Like I say, when you do like these exposures, right, and when you advertise them, all sorts of information just starts pouring in, right, and some of it is just fucking unbelievable. But there is a huge scam. What I'm going to come to, right, it's involving Shinny's newest little what's it? I don't know how to pronounce it properly. Zinzino.
Yeah, Zinzino.
Zinzino. Do you know how he's been selling that product all week on his lives? He's been telling everyone how fabulously fabulous it is and stuff. We know why he's been doing that now, and we know what he's up to, and we know what she's up to as well, because people aren't as stupid as them to think. I know they think everyone is silly and everyone's stupid and we all just trolls who've got no life. Well, yeah, that's just not the case, love. We actually do have lives, but we also want to spread awareness about horrible people. Listen, I don't give a fuck about people making a bit of money. That's fine. Go and do it. Listen, more power to you. Make your money, be successful, but don't use people who are vulnerable, who have no money and have nothing on the back of it. That's where the problem lies. And that's why these lives will continue to happen and happen and happen. And we've reached thousands of people. Can I just say thank you for the first two lives? We've honestly just smashed it. The awareness is huge. So I can't thank you all enough, honestly. He's put oh, some of the fucking insults and stuff. He's honestly cracked me up. So obviously, I'll just explain a little bit about, right, we've got a new group and it's called what's it called? Influencers Exposed, right? And that group is not just for Shinny. So don't think, Mr. Big Head and Little Willie, that you have another group dedicated to you, because you don't. This group is completely different and it's going to be covering loads of Facebook scammers. We're going to be doing a girl called Natalie Bain, who goes live and abuses her elderly grandmother. So she's further in the week. Superstar Charlie's back on the radar by manipulating our audience through pretending she has cancer, pregnancies, all kind of stuff. So she'll be getting covered this week as well. So it's not just Shinny. We're not targeting you. You're not getting picked on. Stop boo fucking hooing. This is all public information. So what he's involved in, right? Somebody said a really good comment the other day, right? Why doesn't he make another page separate, completely separate from all this, right? But he needs the vulnerable people. He needs them people who are attached to the tribe. And we know now why as well, because there is a huge link between him and his selling on Facebook and the tribe. Massive link. And a link that we can prove. It's not just something that I've come up with in the back of my head or that when I was thinking last week. It's something that is provable. And I've got evidence because I've got somebody in the tribe. And that person is feeding me everything that happens in there, Whitney, darling. Sorry to say that your safe fucking group is it's not safe. And it also is disgraceful that people are posting pictures in there of their children and all sorts because you have told them it's safe, you moron. The tribe, like I said, I think I covered this last week. I'm not going to go over it again. The tribe's fucking useless. There's nothing in there.
No,
There is
there's
no
more action in The Walking Dead than Tribe.
exactly. There's no peer-to-peer support in there whatsoever. They're not allowed to message each other or nothing. So, like I've said all this before, I'll see it again though. The tribe is a load of fucking shite and it's useless. There is nothing good in there.
No,
So you,
nothing happening in there today. It's just boring. Not missing anything.
Again, you're a little bit quiet,
Am I?
a little bit. Or am I just really loud?
Might be me.
Maybe just that I'm like fucking loud. Oh, right. So yeah. So Zinzino. Let's start with Zinzino, right? So this is his new little fucking venture. Is selling this product, which is it's nothing more and nothing less than a pyramid scheme, right? I think I covered this last time. I'll go over it again though, right? Zenzino is it's a supplement shite. It's all the stuff that I cannot stand. It's like, it's homeopathic shite that people promote and say that it's going to save the world. I think Shinny said it was going to save his stomach or something like that. It's all full of shite. There's nothing in these products that's going to help you in any way, shape, or form any more better than taking vitamin D every day or something like that.
It's like the ingredients in balance oil, right? It's fish oil, cold compressed olive oil, antioxidants. But I mean, you can get all that if you was to go and say eat mackerel or sardines,
Yeah.
you know,
So
which is much cheaper than the balance oil.
there is no there's no medical evidence to say that any of this stuff is any like it's going to enhance your life in any way, shape, or form, right? And if there was, I'd promote it myself and I would say, listen, go for it, guys. It's amazing. But let's talk about the tribe and let's talk about the link between Zenzino, the tribe, and Shinny. Shinny, I hope your arse is twitching right now. I really do. And I know you think I'm full of shit and you think, oh, he's nothing to be frightened of, blah, 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 blah. But guess what? I have found out about you. So he's selling that product, as I've said, or he's selling it, and it's to his tribe members who are in his tribe for mental health, addiction, and all that kind of stuff. Where the hell these products fit in, I do not know. I am completely lost on how these products are meant to help people with mental health and addiction, because these products are nothing more than they're useless. They're not going to help anybody. But when you go into the tribe, was it Whitney or Sarah Jane? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Mm.
Who posted the link to the Zinzino? So when you pay, if you sign up to Shinny's little scam, right,
What the
and
tribe?
you want to be part of Zinzino, there is a link in the tribe.
Yeah, so Chippy posted a video in there. It wasn't live. He posted a video in there, and on the video is just a link to Zindino. And you click on the link, and you put
And you,
some items in the shopping basket, and then when you go to the checkout, it says it's Maxine McCarthy's.
so yes, so can I just repeat what she's just said there, right? Because you say Virginia are a bit low dollar. I don't
Come
know
on,
what
that's
it
me.
is. Let me see if I can fiddle about with it. But right, so this is why these two are fucking scammers, right? He sells you a product, right? This product then goes into your little basket, and then guess whose account is linked to it? Not his, Maxine. So when you're paying into Zenzino and the whole Shinny thing, you're not paying into Shinny's account. You're actually paying into Maxine's account.
Yeah,
So
Maxine McCarthy has got 2 accounts on
Maxine
Zinzino.
McCarthy has 2 accounts, right? And when you pay, when you're paying for your link, when you use that link, right, watch out, which is on the video in the tribe, and that's all that is. That was the latest post in the tribe, right? This is how fucking useless the tribe is, right? The tribe is absolutely useless. All it is a money-making scheme again. But the money is going into Maxine's pocket.
So
Some
Maxine McCarthy has 2 Zinzino accounts. So one is just linked called Maxine McCarthy, which is hers, which I think Chippy is going to be linked to. And then her other one is called Maxine Hopley, which is connected with Cosmetic
I
Couture.
think so, Steph. I'm not sure if it's fraud or what, but it's not fucking good business practice. I know that. So I don't think what he's done is he's done it because I don't think anybody in the tribe will look any further than the shopping basket. But we
No.
happen to have a little look a little bit further. You know, when you go on to Amazon and you put your stuff in your basket, and then you go to the checkout, and then it says who you're paying, whoever's selling it or whatever. Well, this time when you go to the checkout, you are paying Maxine McCarthy. So for some strange reason, he's not. I don't know why it's not linked to his account. So that is a huge, massive red flag. But it doesn't just stop there. Believe me, there is more, and there is more, and there is more of these two than meets the eye. These two are ready to fuck off, right? She's got a lot set up, right, in Cyprus already. But we have been sent something tonight, and it kind of blows everything out the water. Well, it's fucking mind blowing. Because right, we'll go back a little bit, right? Because obviously the Russians aren't allowed to go out of Russia at the moment. Maxine was banking on using a lot of them for her revenue. And unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, or fortunately for whatever, for her, unfortunately, yeah, it is unfortunately, they aren't allowed to leave the country. So she's had to find somewhere else to do her grafting. And she's chose obviously Cyprus, but in Cyprus as well, we thought, I think me and Sarah Jane both thought that she was going over there because it was non-regulated, but actually it's you do need to be a medic to do the procedures what she's done. We're also going to talk about there's just so much. Honestly, these two are fucking up to their eyes in it, and that's why they are ready to fuck off and get away to Cyprus because they know the game's up and that the scams over here are ready to be exposed. Listen, I can expose them. I can say them as much as I like. He'll deny them. I know he will. He'll attack my character tomorrow. Blah, 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 blah. I couldn't give a fuck. How about that? He can't attack my character in any way, shape, or form that hasn't been done before. So I really, really couldn't give a shit. But let's bear in mind, guys, these people in the tribe, if you're in that tribe, right, and you're thinking of buying them products, you are not buying them for your hero, Shinny. You are buying them for his wife, Maxine. That's whose account it goes straight into. She gets the money straight away because guess why? Maxine needs money. She has nothing really. Let's face it. She's only paper rich, and that's provable. Believe me, she's rich, all right. She's rich on paper though, and that's it. Please believe, trust and believe. She has got, and you know, I always wondered why she was with him and like why she hung on to him. And now I know why, because he is bringing in a little bit of cash, aren't you, Shinny? You're bringing in a little bit of cash, and that's why she's keeping hold of him. I thought, you know, and I'll get on to that in a minute. I've just thought of something else. I thought she would have got rid of him ages ago because he's an asshole and you know she's a self-made woman and all this shit. Is she fuck? She's a self-made scammer. And I thought she would have got rid of him, but no, he is trickling in a little bit of cash because they need it. And any cash that they'll be getting, believe me, will be going into a bank account and will be getting eaten up by the people who they owe money to. And because they are up to their eyes in debt. That's how they live their lifestyle. Credit cards and all that shit. Right, Sarah Jane, you tell them a little bit about Zanzino and what they're about, and how much of a shitty company they are as well. Sarah's got a lot to talk about these guys.
I've just got to find the information. Where did I put it?
It's in that file.
Oh, good.
Let me read some of the comments because I know some of the comments end up brilliant. We have got someone working with us, right, who is very close to them, right, and who is very, oh god,
Hang on.
who is feeding us information as well. So they'll never be able to work out who it is, but we have got somebody who is very, very close to them who is feeding us information. Also, obviously, we've got 3 accounts in the tribe, which proven that the tribe is full of shit and it's not safe at all. I could expose everything that's in there if I wanted to. I could expose all the people's stories, all the people's stuff, but I'm not going to do that. It's shitty and it's not worth it. But these are, please believe these haven't got they might show off, they might go live at the harbour and all that shit, but they haven't got any money. They literally have not got any cash. She's rich on paper and he's trickling in a little bit of money that is just being eaten up straight away by the bank. And like I say, the account that is linked to the Zanzino account is not Shinny, it's Maxine McCarthy's second account, what she has with Zanzino. She's got 2 accounts. Let me just go up and read a few comments while Sarah Jane. Jesus Christ. I'm trying to get all this out. There's so much, honestly, like I cannot begin to tell you how much stuff has been fed to us. And like I say, we have got somebody on the inside who is leaking everything, who's very close to them, but doesn't really like them. What's this? Let me just read a couple of comments so I can... Ella Mackenzie, employees don't touch the tax that is done by employer. Yeah, self-employed and employees do account and tax for themselves and employees. Very true. If the new empire is successful as his socks, well, this is it. She needs him at the moment. Believe me, she needs him. And I know people will think I'm crazy saying that, but it's not. Listen, I know everybody sits and says that he sits all day and gets money off her and whatever. She hasn't got any money at the moment. She's got her accounts are late. Every business she has, all the accounts have not been. All the accounts are late. If you go to company's house, you can have a look yourself. I'll bring them up though, and how so you can see that she's in a lot of debt, and she needs him to trickle a little bit of money into their accounts, and I can imagine as soon as that money goes into their account, it'll be sucked up by all the people that they owe money to. But she's very, 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 very connected, is our Maxine. She's very clever. She's very cunning. She's very much like him. She also uses. We've got 3 different names for her. She's still using Chris, our ex-husband's name. She still uses Chris's name for one business that we know of. She also uses another husband's name. So she collects husbands and she collects names at the same time, which is quite interesting. Sorry, bank account is running low. The bank account is running low, believe me. Like, she might, it all looks fantastic. It all looks great. But when you go and scratch the surface, it's actually there's nothing there. There's no money. There's it's nothing what you are seeing. So that's why they need these vulnerable people who they are grafting off. And we've still got the tribe. We've still got them paying, an entry fee into there, which is over. It's just under £10, I believe, which is monthly. And then he's now selling them products, and that, like I say, that money goes straight to Maxine McCarthy's account. It doesn't go into his account, goes straight into hers, like Sarah Jane's back, because she is in a lot of debt.
Yeah, she is. She hasn't got a lot of money. She's quite poor, really.
She is, and I know that's a shock to people, and I know people are going to think, no, he grafts off her all day. Listen, she needs him just as much as he needs her. He is obviously using these vulnerable people who he's scamming, and these, it's disgusting. If you think about it, right, I would not be live now talking about these two if he didn't have a page that was called Mental Health and Addiction. And that page is still got a lot of vulnerable people who are paying their monthly fee, and now they're paying for products what they think are going to save their life. And these products are fucking useless.
I don't
in
think
my
really
eyes,
anyone
anyway.
would buy
I
it.
don't
If
believe
anyone
in
would
any
buy
of
the
this.
product.
What, sorry?
I don't think there'll be many buying products from the tribe.
Well, I don't know. We don't know that though, do we? We're like, we haven't got that far yet, but we got it. When you go to the shop, and it's very much like Amazon. Put it in your basket, and then you look who you're buying off, and it's actually Maxine McCarthy's account. So it just goes to show that the money is that he's using through Facebook is needed, because these two don't have any money. It's all paper. It's all on paper. And like I say, I would not be live. I wouldn't be talking about them if the fact that they aren't, both of them, right? She's fucking just as involved as him. She is just as sly and just as whatever as him, because she knows that them people, she's made up. We're going to touch on a few other things, right? Because there's a lot of people come forward with a lot of facts and a lot of truth, right? Maxine used a very good narrative for a long time that she was getting sent nasty messages from a certain somebody, and that made her a victim. She needed to make herself a victim, right? And she made herself a victim by saying that she was getting nasty messages, she was getting trolled off a lot of the guys from Shimbo Scammer, who I don't believe are trolling or whatever. But she is used. she's used a narrative for a long time that she is getting these messages off somebody, blah, 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 blah. And we happen to have somebody who knows that that is bullshit. That is a narrative being fed to the people of the tribe and the people who watch his lives to feel sorry for them and go boo-hoo, somebody's trolling the wife, somebody's trolling the pregnant woman. Listen, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't back anybody who's trolling a pregnant woman or sending Maxine nasty messages, blah, blah. But it's not happening. It's full of shit. It's absolutely it was a narrative fed out to people. And Maxine, you can deny it as much as you want, love, but I know somebody, I've spoken to somebody who knows that you are using that as a narrative to make people feel sorry for you, so people will stick with Shinny, because she doesn't want people to stop watching his lives. She doesn't want it. She needs him just as much as he needs her. Please believe. I know on the surface it looks fantastic, you know, that they have got this boat and all this shit, but it's just like, it's a house built on fucking cards, a house built of sand, and it's all ready to collapse in the UK. So that's why they're ready to fuck off and get to and pick up business in Cyprus. But there's been a few little glitches for that as well. You know, like I say, the Russian, she was going to use that as a market, and she was good. We've also found out where she gets her product from as well. And, you know, she gets her products from Korea and, well, North Korea. I mean, which one was it, Sarah? South or North? Sarah Jane? Sarah Jane? Where is she? Sarah Jane, I've removed Jane, then come back. Yeah, the places she's getting her products from as well is all just like, it just shows that the quality and of it is just disgusting. But we're going to talk about, let's have a chat about Cosmetic couture on Facebook, right? It looks fantastic, doesn't it? It looks beautiful, and it does. That's what it is. It's like a show home. That's the only way I can. Thailand, yes. Sorry. It honestly, there's so much, right? And there's so much. It's very overwhelming because I didn't expect any of this stuff to come in. I thought I would be going live and talking about him and his scamming, but I didn't realize that there was going to be so much stuff that come out, and I didn't realize that Maxine's little helper was going to come forward and give me information. And I didn't realize all the other people were going to come out of the woodwork as well, who she's burned. You know, when you make a lot of enemies in business, you know, they're obviously going to want to come out and get their own back, aren't they? And that's exactly what's happening right now. These people are coming forward and saying, this is my experience with her, this is my experience with him, this is my experience, and this is how I've been tricked by both of them, or him or her separately. It doesn't matter which one, they're both the fucking same. One is just as bad as the other. Let me go through a little few comments just before. There was not. And now I buy your made of love. Oh, he's awful. Julie, only married once. Yes, we know that as a fact. Only married once, but uses. Sorry, I might have got that wrong. I did say at the beginning that she married Chris, whatever. She didn't, but she still uses Chris's name for business purposes. And I can prove that. So call me a liar, and I will prove it. We've got evidence of everything that we're going to talk about. And like I said the other night, again, we're going to have to spread this over 2 nights because there is so much of it and there's so much to unpack and so much to go with it that we need to definitely go over 2 nights because it's just a lot of stuff and I'm trying to digest a lot of it, and I'm not a businessman, so I don't understand a lot of it, so it has to be explained to me how it's fraudulent and how it's bad. Jim, what you saying? Sorry, Julian, listen, only married once, I think, but has used names several of ex-partners. Spot on, Jane. Jane is right. That is another thing. So, you know, we found accounts in the name of is it two ex-partners and one ex-husband. So there's, you know, it just all stinks of shit, and it stinks to high heaven because it's a scam. But I always, like I said before, I always wondered why she hung on to him, because he is dribbling cash through to help her keep afloat, because at the moment she doesn't have any money, apart from when she does the academies, and the academies aren't going very well at the moment. We know that because we've gone inside of there as well, and the academy is not working out. So she can make grands in a day with the academy, but that's not working out very much. So now you know why. Hello, Paddy. Hello, everyone. Sorry if I haven't said hello. I never believed in very rarely. Listen, it's not true. I know it's not true. Hi, Paddy. You're right. I know it's not true. Somebody, like I say, somebody who has heard my gob decided to message me, and like I've promised them, I will never ever expose any of them because they've been fantastic people, and I really appreciate the fact that they've come forward. But there's one person who wanted to vindicate Lee, especially because, you know, it's been said that Lee has messaged her, has trolled her, and it hasn't happened. It's all, how you say it, Jane? It's a narrative being fed to you, so everyone will feel sorry for her. Chip is gonna be putting a reward out to find out. Oh, listen, the whistleblowers are. Do you know what? They're all people who are just had enough. One girl who we're speaking to is just a girl from the academy who works with Maxine, who's just had enough. She knows she's about to get fired. Oh, that won't drop her in it because there's a load of them about to get fired. But they know that they want to speak out and they haven't got a voice. I've got a gob. Everyone knows I have. So I decided to use it. Sarah Jane.
Yeah, I had to swap devices because of the volume. I was having problems. Can you hear me now?
Do you want to tell them about Zanzino and how the reviews about it and the stuff that we found out about the when you dig a little deeper, right? If you punch in Zanzino into your search engine, you'll come up with loads of really good stuff. Oh, it's fantastic. But if you dig a little deeper, you find a little bit more. It just takes a little bit of time and a little bit of effort.
Well, yeah, there's lots of reviews over there on there, isn't there? It is a pyramid scheme. There is bad experiences. There's good experiences.
Sarah, will you
You know?
explain what a pyramid scheme is for anybody who doesn't know? Like, I'm as much as I'm talking to everybody who's here, and I really appreciate you being here. I'm speaking to the people in the tribe as well. I hope they're listening. I hope they've come over and thought, well, let's go and listen to Shinny getting slagged off, and that's not the case. It's not him getting slagged off. I'm not talking about his looks. I'm not talking about his chin or his little dick or anything like that. I'm concentrating on the fact that him and her are scamming bastards,
So a
and they're
pyramid,
using vulnerable people to do it.
yeah. So a pyramid scheme, is generally involves the promise of making money by recruiting new people. Um, and it's
Sarah, you're
basically
still low.
most people lose money from it.
Yeah, so most people, right, most people, right, it'll start with a pyramid scheme, right? I'll tell. So if you say you invest a little bit of money into it, and then you try to recruit more people, and then the people underneath you try to recruit more people, and then the people under you try to recruit more people. So can you see how it's just a web of of more people, more people, more people, but who's actually making any money?
So the
No
only
one.
people that are making the money is the people at the top of the pyramid.
Yeah, the people at the top of the pyramid are making loads of money, and that's people at the top of the pyramid are people like Maxine, people like
Yeah, and they're the ones that are
people like
recruiting
him,
people.
and these are vulnerable people, right? And listen, I'm not slagging anyone off who goes for it, right? Who's buying these products. If yous are in the tribe, right? Listen, this is like my message to you people in the tribe, right? You guys are in there to try and get clean. Yes. You guys are in there to try and get your help with your mental health. Okay. And I get that, right? Listen, I was screaming out for help when I had a habit. I've been screaming out for help when I've had mental health problems, and I would have done anything to solve them. I would have paid £10 to some moron on Facebook to try and, this somebody who's come forward actually has come forward because their relative did nearly got involved in the tribe, because guess what, that person was at the lowest of their life. They were just getting out of prison for something very petty, so don't judge them for that, please. But they were getting out of prison, and do you know what? They were nearly turned to Shinny for help because they thought he was helpful. They seen his lives and they thought, oh yeah, this guy can help me. This guy can help me stay out of prison. This guy can help me stay clean. This guy can help my mental health. This guy's going to be the best. And unfortunately, the person's relative persuaded them not to. And then that perked their ears up, and they thought, well, let me have a little look into them. And since then, they've been investigating them. And that person's now my best friend. So that's why it's going to be like a few nights of going over, especially Maxine's. It's so different. It's such a rabbit hole of different, like, it's just crazy, the setup. She sets up businesses. She's very much like he used to be. Do you know when before he lost the big page, and he used to set up businesses and then he would wrap them up just before it was time to do taxes? She's doing the same. Let's have a look at Company's House. One moment. Right. And right, so if you want the real Facebook reviews, right,
I'll tell you a bit about how Zinzino works, though. So it is based on mainly on subscriptions. It's on they run on 6 monthly subscriptions. Zinzino products.
So her page is, yes, that's another thing I was going to cover, Kathleen. Thank you, sweetheart. You know me. Oh, I was just reading a comment. Supporters page. Support. She has a she has well, what she has is the clinic, right? So the clinic you are charged a certain amount for, which I believe is in the thousands, and then you can charge. Yeah, then you can be charged for a Facebook group. Let's have a little look. That is some fucking unbelievable price. Let me just get rid of my chats. Contacts. No, don't allow pop-up messages. You have to be careful when you're screen sharing. Just let me get rid of all this shit first. I should have closed these off ages ago, but I forgot to, darling. Let me just close these because I want to share my screen with you. I want you to see what I can see, and I want you to be able to see what bullshit these people are.
So
And you know, your little troll friends, do you know that he's paid? He is definitely paying a little troll group to try and troll every one of us into shutting up, into reporting our accounts, into reporting our groups. They have a little group set up of their own where they are reporting everything, that every move we make. But guess what, Maxine? I've got a little friend in there as well, love. Because do you know what? You're not very well liked in business. You're really not well liked. What's this, Jack, about that? Let me just read that out. Jim Bullock, if he was going to the model for results, he is the wrong one. I know. Listen, that's why it's all so bizarre, the whole thing. Hiya, Jenny. Hiya, love. Mackenzie. She is going to be recommended 2 weeks manufacturing and insurance for the new products, but I don't think the new lip has taken off as she thought. And that's exactly right. Jane's spot on, right? It hasn't caught on as she thought it would. I wonder if Shinny is still having that live with that guy about rubbish tonight. Possibly, you know, he's got no else to do, has he? Nobody can troll and hurt me anymore than. Oh, do you know what? Listen, Steph, I'm sad. Listen, uh, I have no words for the stuff that's been said to you. I know me and Steph have had backwards and forwards over the years, but Jesus Christ, it's been like you cunt or whatever, you dick. This, what's been said to her, is just fucking disgraceful. And these people are being financially help. They're being they're getting a little bit of money to troll us. Please believe me. They are not just doing it out of the goodness of their hearts. And they're not doing very well at it, though. You know, they're going live to 3 viewers. They're going live and not getting any exposure. They're not getting the numbers we're getting. They're not getting the kind of thought. The last live we done reached over 10,000 people. So over 10,000 people. If that hits a few people from the tribe, I've done all right. You know what I mean? My sister passed away. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear about that stuff. I really am, sweetheart. Listen, my prayers sent to you, and I'm sending you healing as much as I can. I'm really sorry. I really am, sweetheart. And I know you've been trolled terribly over the last few weeks. But these trolls, these trolls are being egged on by these two. This is what you've got to remember, right? Shinny's page, James Shinny Davenport, I can say your name as much as I like, is a scam. His whole thing is a scam. The tribe is a scam. Whitney is involved in the scam. Can I just go berserk and just say it's a scam, it's a scam, it's a scam, and lose it and lose it? And hopefully, when somebody comes across it, they think, who's that crazy guy shouting? I'm going to listen for a moment. Oh, everyone sends Steph some love, guys. Listen, we're not the same as these people, right? Hello, Mark. We're not the same. Listen, they might can call us trolls, call us this, call us that, but listen, send all of. Can we just like spend a minute on sending Steph some love and making sure she knows she's loved and that she's cared about and that we all give. Let's wrap our internet arms around Steph for a second and show them that we aren't the fucking same as them. We are. We might be a collective people who've got, I've got a dodgy past on Facebook. I know I have, but I've never scammed anyone. I have never taken money off anyone. I've never took advantage of the vulnerable. I've never done any of that stuff. I have never used children. I've never used people's family. I've never used people's dead relatives and all that to get to people. And that's what these people are like. James Shinny Davenport, you are involved in a massive Facebook scam and you know it. So is your Mrs. Maxine McCarthy. There, I've said it. It's still out there, and this live's going to be shared and shared and shared and shared and shared. Anyway, they can suck my. Well, I just want to show them that we're not the same as them, right? Listen, they think that we're a bunch of trolls and that we're jealous and all this shit. We're not jealous of them. I'm not jealous of their lifestyle. Me and Sarah Jane have just organised a holiday. Well, we're going to Manchester first, and then we're going on holiday. But, don't think that we're sitting in the house doing nothing. Like, we've got lives as well. But we've also got a couple of hours a night to come and out you cunt. And I will stand up for people with mental health and addiction all day of the week. I don't give a shit what I get called. I don't give a shit how many pages are made about me. I don't give a shit how much people talk about my dead dad and all that shite. I will still come live and talk the truth about these two scamming bastards. And I didn't think, listen, I was never going to mention Maxine. If you go back to my first live, on the first live, I said I would never mention her. I said she was off limits until, Colin, you seem like you really done your homework. I have, darling. I've really, I'm not just up here talking like, what a load of shit. I've really, really, really done homework. I've sat for hours reading through stuff that people have sent me. Some of it was useless. Listen, some of the stuff that me and Sarah Jane have been sent we haven't used because it's just right. There's the stuff that I haven't used because I know it's just people with a personal vendetta against them, and I haven't used it. Or I could use it if I wanted to. If I wanted to use this, like there's some people who just do not like Maxine and do not like him, and they've sent me information, but I'm not using it because I know it's just a personal vendetta. All I've used is the factual stuff, and obviously my spy, my people in the tribe, my people in Maxine's camp, them people who I'm going to hold close and actually I've become friends with. I actually really like them. They're really nice people. They've just been caught up in a bad situation and now they want out of it. And they want to come out, and the truth eventually always comes out. You know what I mean? Like on anything, any kind of scam always comes out in the end. And like people can say, how's he got the right to say anything? He's done this and he's done that. I've never scammed people. I've never harmed people in that way. I've hurt people, my friends and stuff like that. And that's for me to live with. But I've never, ever, ever used vulnerable people who've on a limited income to fund a lifestyle with boats and shit and all the rest of it. Maxine running around in her fucking scrubs trying to pretend she's a doctor. It's all a facade. None of it's true. It's all bullshit. It's honestly, scratch the surface and there's nothing there. Oh God, I need a drink after that.
I was gonna say, breathe.
I know, but it annoys me that like, because they go, oh, they're just a bunch of trolls, they're just this and that and the other. We're not. Like,
Has anyone got any questions?
yeah, would anyone like to ask me anything? Would anyone like to ask me and Sarah Jane anything at all? Like, and we'll answer as much as we can, as much as like we can come up and tell you. I need to do another live tomorrow, right? Because some of the stuff needs to be explained properly without me just ranting and going on. And I'm going to give Sarah Jane a bit more time to speak, but she needs to go over a lot of the stuff that we've been sent, because a lot of it is taking a lot of time to go through. And it's piles and piles of paperwork and stuff. And a lot, like I say, a lot of it I didn't understand. I'm not a businessman. I've never done any of these pyramid schemes or anything like that before. But I'm learning very fast. I'm learning very fast. But you know, the biggest red flag that for me is the fact that when you go to the tribe, and how disgusting, right? How bad is it, right? That these people are paying £10 a month to be in the tribe, and then they have to. Well, they don't have to, but they are very being persuaded by Whitney. Whitney is possibly one of the most scummy little bitches on the earth, and you'll be dumped like a hot fucking potato as soon as they piss off to Cyprus.
I'll get on the plane and come and see you tomorrow, Stephanie.
I'll not need her anymore. Whitney is very, very much involved. Like, if I could call anyone out and say, like, you're like the biggest part of it, it's Whitney. She's the one who sends the links around. She's also sending the Zenzino link around to tribe members privately in their inbox. And you've got to remember, right? Anybody who's in the tribe, right, is vulnerable in my eyes, right? Apart from all the people who I'm aspiring, and I've got 3. So I don't know about anyone else. I know a few other people have got people in there. And I've got 3. Listen, Whitney, you'll never ever work out mine. The work that you're talking to them, you're interacting with them, you're trying to sell them product. Oh, Whitney, you fucking imbecile. But yeah, there's a live shared so the last bit of information, right, guys, this is meant to be helpful, right, and this is how the tribe works. So it's life-saving, isn't it? You know, he sells it, oh, join the tribe, it's peer-to-peer support 24/7, blah 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 blah. All that's in there is trying to sell you a pyramid scheme. And you're not going to make anything out of that. Even if you just buy the products, right? Them products are a load of shite. Just go out and buy yourself some, you know, vitamin D, vitamin B, some omega oil, eat some mackerel. Like, you know, you don't need these products. You don't need these supplements, especially at a time when we're in a cost of living crisis. And Maxine as well, let me just address your business and your business like at the moment. Maxine, I'm going to play a live where Maxine is encouraging people to get credit in this climate to
have Botox.
To get Botox. Like, what the fuck? She's encouraging people to get Botox on credit while it's quiet in November. Oh, it's quiet in November. Listen, love, it's not quiet because it's November. It's quiet because the fucking country's in a mess. And we're in the middle of the biggest credit crunch that we've ever seen. This country's never seen anything like this before. And we're just at the start of it. And you've got grafters like her trying to tell people.
No, Julie, they're not actively selling vitamins in the tribe. He did a post and that's it.
No, what he done was he done a post in the tribe, right? So he is selling them in there. You could see he's selling them.
Well, he
But
promoted it once. That's
he
it. He
promoted it.
didn't really answer any questions.
He doesn't answer any questions. He doesn't speak in there. He doesn't if anyone I've said this before and I'll say it again. If you're joining the tribe because you think you're going to see Shinny and you think you're going to see lives that you're missing out on, you're not. There's nothing in there. There is not a fucking thing going on in there. Like the last live that was shared into there had a link.
I just remembered, Colin, last week he said on his last live, was it Wednesday evening or Tuesday or Wednesday evening, he said that he was going live on Monday with Pete Richardson to discuss Zinzino products. And where is he? Where is him and Pete's live today? Has he been alive with him to discuss
He been live? Has he fuck?
No, I could tell you more about Zinzino. You know, it's been around for years. It's been in America. It's in Europe.
And while I got the loo and that.
All right. So Zinzino, as you know, it's a health and wellness company. The headquarters in Sweden. What else do I know? Originally from Finland. Operates in the United States. It's a company that operates with multi-level marketing business philosophy. It means if you try to move up the pyramid and recruit lots of people to your downline, and then you will earn commissions for selling their products when your downline makes sales. And therefore you have an incentive to build a team where also then the person who's been promoting Zinzino is highly and will earn the money, or he or she wants. And obviously they have skincare products, weight control products, oil and other nutrients. What else are they selling?
I go to a professional, not a quack on the net, claiming to be professional. Jack, this is exactly what they are, right? That's like they claim to be professionals. She even wears scrubs, like, you know, to make her look like she's like some sort of qualified doctor or qualified in anything. She isn't. Listen, I'm not slagging off like hair and beauty. You know, when people go to college and they get a level 3 in hair and beauty, that's more or less the qualifications they've got. And I'm not saying that's a bad qualification to have. I'm just saying it's not the one that these are trying to sell you, that they're saying that they've got.
Yeah, so it is possible to earn money with Zinzino, but it can be difficult.
Can be difficult.
Yeah, but it is possible, but it's hard.
So she's already set up, right? I'll share my screen. I've got loads of things open.
I mean, to be fair, Zinzino, there's other similar companies like that anyway out there.
So she's already got this ready, right? And this has been ready for over a year. And it's blank at the moment, but this has been ready for over a year, so she knows what's coming. This is Cosmetic Couture, whatever.
Couture.
I can never say it. And this is set up already. This website is the website for Cyprus. And this is ready to go as soon. Look at coming soon to Cosmetic Couture Group. in Cyprus. There's the dress.
So
Cosmetic.
there's a new marina in Iron Apple in
Oh
Cyprus. So
yeah,
that's
tell them
where
about
they're
the
that's
marina.
that's where Maxine and Shinny's boat is, in the new marina that was being. I know it was being built last year. I think it's nearly finished, and
That's
she's
why he's on
obviously.
that boat all the time.
So she's setting up a new clinic there. A new pharmacy is going to be opening in the new brand new marina. I think that's where she's got her
See,
third building, isn't it?
yeah, that's where she. So that's why you see them. Do you know how he's on the marina and in his little fucking boat?
On his own, it's
Um,
while she's working.
yeah, and do you know what? Just imagine them, right? This is what this couple are like, right? They're in a boat, it's sinking, and they're just like quickly getting water out of it all the time. And that's the money that's being fed through Maxine's accounts, like Zenzino, what she's making in her cosmetic company, which is failing miserably. That's why she's ready to fuck off. These two are going to leave England and they're going to just piss off, leave all their debts behind, all our stuff from company's house, all our all our registrations are late. Let me just bring them up so you can have a look. If you want to go onto this page as well, on this gives you, because if you type in her company name into Facebook, you're brought up with a load of paid for ads and a load of paid for reviews. None of them reviews are, they're all blag accounts. I went back to them, and not one of them were real. They're all bot accounts that just are bought. They buy everything. They buy their followers. They buy everything. They make everything look brilliant. And one of the women who had an encounter with them, who I've actually spoken to, she done a review about them a few years ago, but she doesn't like, she can't stand them still. Let me just share my screen with you so you can have a look. And if you want to go and have a look yourself, and then, you know, it's not just me talking, you can go and have a look and see for yourself. These are the real reviews about the company. And this lady here, not this one actually, but the second one. Warning, would not recommend Cosmetic Couture. I had a bad experience similar to the previous review. I would not advise any treatment or any training from these clowns. It was a total waste of money. I agree with the last review. The staff are snobby, unprofessional, discourteous. Their level of knowledge and training is questionable. As I say, looks can be deceiving. They appear to have spent a considerable amount of money making the salon look good, but it appears to be a facade. I would refrain from going to this circus. I don't know how these Muppets have received I don't know, that customer service award. I don't know what that is, but they received it in 2022 or any other kind of award whatsoever. They should be reported to trading standards. And it goes on and on and on and on and on and on. Do not waste your money with Cosmetic Couture. I completely agree with the last review. I wish I hadn't wasted my money with this academy. Their main focus is to try and upsell. So there you go, right? You go into the academy and straight away it's upsell, 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 upsell. So you know, it's a chain of just buying, 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 just like his setup. So their main focus is trying to upsell and add on courses as possible. How on earth they claim to be the best training academy is beyond me. Their online pre-study is a joke. They not realize the seriousness of anatomy and physical. Jesus Christ, these are words I couldn't even fucking say. When it comes to the face, so this is all about injecting into the face, right? And how these people obviously know what they're talking about, right? And they realized that what she's done is spent a lot of money making that place look fucking beautiful and making it look like a fantastic place. And it does. It all looks great. It looks great. I'll give her that. It looks great, but it's bullshit. We go on and we go on. These are the real reviews, guys. These people are all verified users. I was booked in for treatment, which I drove 100 miles to receive. No health questions asked or advisories given prior to booking in over Instagram. They just took the money and booked me in. I arrived and to be told they wouldn't perform the treatment because I was on antibiotics for a very mild which would not affect the treatment in any way. That was confirmed by an actual doctor, not what's that word, CJ? What the fuck does that? I can't even pronounce that. Pretender, we'll say anyway. Agreed, it would not affect the treatment. I was booked in for. However, they refused to carry it out and said, then rebook. Come back, then I am not on a period too. Oh gosh. It seems to be any way to not provide the treatment I'd booked for. Despite there being no substantial medical evidence to back up why it would affect the treatment, I was promised a refund as it was not my fault. I got to the front desk and the girl advised I couldn't be given a refund today because management weren't in. So I will go back into my account on Monday. I have not received a penny back, so they've robbed her. Another person out of money, terrible service, low quality product, and thieves. These are all verified users. Warning, warning, warning. Me and my partner decided, just go and have a look for yourselves. Don't just believe me. Just go and have a look for yourselves. Like I say, don't just believe my word. Don't take my word for it. Go and have a look. These reviews are real, all verified people as well. Riwanga right to yeah. Sorry, let me read some comments. I've posted a few images of facial. Right. This is another thing, right? These things these are in right. There's no medical training involved, right? She is involved in lobbying Parliament to try and get non-medics to be able to do procedures without having the supervision of anybody. There's a big hoo-ha going on about it at the moment. She keeps telling people on her lives that the government are just about to give them permission and just about to do this and just about to do that. Listen, the government aren't interested in giving them any kind of, they're not going to give them nothing. Please believe. If you have a look at yourself, you can see, you just need to look at it, type it in to your search engine, and it'll bring it up and it'll show you that these is all bullshit. Please believe I'm not just talking about hearsay or something that might be true. This is 100% facts. Like the fact that 100% fact. Shinny, you can go and delete it as much as you want, but I've already got a screenshot and I've already got a screen recording taking it back to Maxine's account where you are selling your Zenzino stuff to the people in the tribe, and that money goes straight to Maxine, not you. So I don't know why that is, but it's dodgy, isn't it? Let's face it, it's dodgy. Oh gosh, these people tear me out. Oh, and I'm not drinking alcohol, Louis, unlike you. Should we talk about, yes? So, another thing I wanted to bring up, right? Shinny has created, right, splinter groups, what I would call, right? So we've had a lady who I can't remember her name. One of you guys will remember her name. Blonde hair, went live, and then the video was outed of her calling her son a disabled slur. So there's loads of these little splinter groups popping up that are to do with Shinny and that are all trying to do the same as him. There's his cousin Louis, who is doing very much the same on the back of, mental health, addiction. His page is called something ridiculous, which I'm not even going to give it any advertisement. But I do advise people to stay away from Louis' page altogether. That is a dangerous page. That guy has no knowledge what he has. Shinny might have a little bit of knowledge, but this cunt has none whatsoever. He's also relapsed. So he's, and I'm not, listen, I would never slag anyone off for relapsing. If someone's relapsed, they've relapsed. Even the fact he's a nonce, that doesn't, whatever. But this guy, keep away from. I'm telling you, keep away from this guy. He knows nothing about recovery. He is not going to help your mental health. His page is full of the most shit I have ever seen in my fucking life. I have never, ever come across somebody selling mental health help with the most bollocks I've ever seen. Like, you can't, you need to see this cunt's page to believe it. Like, he goes live drunk. He went live last night with a black eye. Then today claimed that he was the savior of Salford and that he'd saved an old woman. Well, there's no proof to back it up. I would have thought it would have hit one of the little newspapers or one of the local Facebook pages, but there's nothing there to say that Mr. Louis saved some old lady from being robbed. My thought would be that you were doing the robbing, to be honest, because you were, let's face it, you're not really the most trustworthy, are you? Since you groomed a woman and stuff. So I'm not going to go into that though. Let's just try and stay on track. But I just honestly, I really would recommend, please, if anyone's thinking of getting any help with a mental health or addiction, stay away from Shinny, stay away from Louis, stay away from all these little splinter groups that have come up and they are trying to do the same kind of thing. There's a few different little groups who have popped up and they are obviously trying to copy the same MO as Shinny, and Louis is definitely trying to copy the same MO as Shinny. But it's dangerous because you've got vulnerable people, and like I say, people again and again and again and again, I'll say it. People, when you're in addiction, when you've got bad mental health, you will do anything to try and get out of it. And this Louis is also one of Shinny's little trolls. So what he'll do is someone like me who's going live and I'm gobby and whatever, I'll speak out, or you people commenting, he will try and troll you. He'll come into your inbox and say the most vile, disgusting things. We have lots of stuff on record of the disgraceful, disgusting things that Louis has said, and he's running a mental health page. You cannot make this up. This stuff is just unbelievable that these people are trying to say that they are trying to help people with mental health or addiction. They don't give a fuck about anybody with mental health or addiction. They don't know what they're talking about for a start. they've got zero knowledge of anything that they're talking about. But I honestly think Louis Page is dangerous for anybody who's vulnerable. I really think anybody vulnerable needs to stay away from that guy's page. He's really, really a disgusting, vile character. Yeah, he's. I just lose the will to live when I think that people, because I know, like I say, what it's like to want to get out of addiction. You'll do anything and you'll try anything. But please don't try, Louis. Please don't try, Shani. But please keep away from Louis Page. It's got nothing to do with helping your mental health or addiction. Self-adventure version of Del Boy. Poor at that, definitely. I've got some other stuff to show you. There's so much, like I can't. I know it's only doing a live, but these lives are quite draining because obviously I'm quite mouthy and stuff, and it takes a lot of energy, and I'm not in the best of health myself. I'm not looking for pity, and I'm not looking for sympathy. But these are a little bit draining, and the stuff that we've been sent over the last few days, we're trying to process it all anyway because there's that much of it. There is so much. There is so many people who've turned on them now that it's getting to the point where we are just losing, like, we don't know what to do with all the information because there's that many people who don't like them anymore and don't want anything to do with them and have decided that, they're not going to have anything to do with them. And seeing my live, do you know what? Sharing the link out to my live and stuff. I can't thank you enough because that's what's got people to message me and say hi. I've had this experience with them. I've had this experience with them, and now I can sit here and 100% say that these two are scamming bastards. Maxine and him are both in on a huge, massive Facebook scam. It's not as big as it used to be, obviously, because he lost a huge page, but there's still vulnerable people. There's still people paying for peer-to-peer support and not getting it. The tribes are full of shit. Bear with us a second. I'm going to show you something. I said this on my last live, right? But I'll say it again. John Bailey, I would say, is a huge asset to mental health and addiction help online. So if you're struggling and the only way you'll know how to get help is online, I would advise you to go to a page called it's fronted by John Bailey and it's called Talk and Thrive. I think it might be called Talk and Thrive. It's not Unleashed or something. Could somebody give me the link for it? Talk, Thrive, and Filter. That's the one. Thank you, Kirsty darling. One moment. One momento. One cornetto. Give it to me. Oh, I've got a beautiful voice, haven't I? I'm just going to read some of your comments. Look at that's the link. Go and link to that page, guys. Honestly, I don't know why. In the tribe, there's no advice, there's no help, there's nothing, right? There's a few links to the Samaritans and things like that. Because I've been in there and I've had a look. Somebody lent me their account so I could go in and have a look. And there's fuck all in there, literally absolutely zero. And that's where I found the link to the live, what he had shared, what Shinny had shared into there, and it was about Zinzino, and it was about how to get on with it and all that. And I went through it all, got to the end bit, and then I had a look, and it was Maxine's account who I was paying. So I don't know if he's got an answer to that. He's probably going to clap back to me tomorrow, I would imagine, on his live. So I hope you've got a good answer for that, but I hope you've got a good answer for the stuff that's coming up. Because this is just the fucking touch. This is just the beginning with you, but we're gonna have to spread it over, like I say, a couple of nights, because I wanted tonight to just tell you a bit about what we know and a bit about all the stuff that's come out. I want Sarah Jane back on. Where's she gone? Sarah Jane, where are you, my darling? Come back. Hi, Lorraine. John is next live when, right, look at Lorraine's comment, everyone. Can everyone read that, please? John is next live on Wednesday night. He deals with addiction, mental health survivors. He will signpost you to local help. There you go. And that's exactly, he's not trying to be anything else. He's not trying to be anything other. Hello, Joanna. He's just, he's trying to be himself and trying to be helpful. He's a lovely guy. I've watched one of his lives, and I found it really helpful. I'm not, like I say, I'm not involved with them in any way, shape, or form. Like, so I'm not promoting him because he's my friend or because I know him or anything like that. I don't know the guy. I just know what I've seen. And I think that would be a helpful place for somebody to go and get help with their mental health and addiction, because he signposts and he doesn't try to be something he's not. I think he's wonderful. Is that John in the comments? Hello, John. Oh, I'm all embarrassed now. Hi, John. John, oh, it's lovely to see you, John. Thank you for being here. So this is John Bailey, guys, in the comments here. And this is where you should be going if you need some help. Please go there. Stay away from these nasty bastards. I didn't want to go. Listen, I didn't want to touch Maxine. I did say on the first live I would never speak about his partner and all that. But if she's involved and if she's, if she's helping this scam go down, why not? And this is not just coming off people who are shit. This is coming off people who have got real facts and evidence. Like, they're not bullshitters. They're not just clout chasers. Two seconds. Right, I'm going to share my screen with you again. I know it's a bit boring, but yeah, just hi, Colin. Thank you. Where it's like someone talking about themselves. But thank you for the kind. Oh, it's all right. Listen, you're a lovely guy. Listen, you are exactly what. Sorry, my Wi-Fi is down and keep losing connection. It's all right. It's all right. Listen, Sarah Jane, we're back tomorrow night, guys. John is also ginger and see-through. You see, and they can have a bit of banter with him. Listen, he's a nice guy without getting, I'm sure if somebody said that to fucking Shinny on his live, he'd have a massive meltdown. But John can take a bit of banter. He's a nice guy. Do you know what? I'll share Paddy Max live where it was on Blame Paddy, and John went on there and spoke about his experiences with the trolls, and it's heartbreaking. For if anybody can listen to that without breaking that heart, you haven't got a heart, because it was hard for me to even listen to for the experience John's had with them. Hi, Sarah Jane. Welcome.
Hi, sorry about that. I'm losing my Wi-Fi connection tonight. It's driving me up the wall. I think.
Watch it. Oh, you see, the gingers are all looking out for each other.
So I think my internet provider's doing an upgrade and keeps dropping out. So yeah, just one of them things.
Never mind, my darling, never mind. So
What
let
have
me
I
just,
missed? What have I missed? I've just had a quick look in the tribe.
what's
Absolutely. You've
happening?
got Louis begging for Zoom meetings in the tribe today.
Oh, so
Um,
that's what's happening in the tribe, guys. Live from Sarah Jane.
there's nothing happening in there. Um, there's no. He's asking for connections, but there isn't any connection.
Louis is asking for connection.
Yeah, Zoom meeting, like connecting, but
And is anybody commenting
just the admin.
saying,
There's connection. They can connect in the tribe on a post, and there's no Zoom
oh,
meetings at the
God?
moment.
You see what I mean? This tribe news, it's costing you £10 a month for what? When you can go and get the same kind of stuff off, say, John for free. He doesn't charge, he doesn't want a penny. He's not a clout chaser. He's not looking for numbers. He's not looking for whatever. He's looking to help people because he's had the same experiences. And like I say, there's a live where I'm gonna ask for permission to replay, and it's truly heartbreaking what that guy has been through with these trolls. I know John might have wanted to put it to bed and forget about it because he doesn't seem the type of guy who wants Facebook wars. But I'm going to ask and get his permission and get Paddy's permission to see if I can play that live so you can see for yourself how bad it is when you're dealing with these people. It's just disgusting. Shinny does one free, then one Instagram. Someone on slow. Oh God, I'm sure she's trying social drinking. I was actually going to subscribe to John, but he surely doesn't take them. No, he doesn't. He doesn't. John's a breath of fresh air, if you ask me. Um, Especially in this kind of world where people are struggling online and I'm not saying don't get any help on Facebook. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying go to the right places, go to people like John, and then he'll signpost you to other people. Don't go to anybody charging £10 for peer-to-peer support is a grafter and a snide. I just want to touch on a couple of other people who I'm going to be covering this week. We are going to be covering a girl called Natalie Bain. Natalie Bain comes with a huge trigger warning. We're going to be covering her on what night? Thursday. Is it Thursday? Is it Thursday or Wednesday? I don't know. When one, I'll advertise it. But Natalie Bain is she is a live streamer. Authenticated by Facebook. Yes, she's a live streamer who is live streaming her abuse to her elderly grandma. So we're going to be talking about her. Like I say, she comes with a massive trigger warning because the stuff Natalie gets up to is fucking horrific. But she's got an amazing awareness page, so we're going to be talking about her. We're going to be talking about Superstar Charlie. She is a live streamer who goes live, talks absolute rubbish, and is encouraging people again to go to the aesthetics world, like for lip fillers and lip injections, and making out that it's all just great and whatnot. And she's got vulnerable followers as well who are thinking, oh yeah, she's called Superstar Charlie. That's just a fucking Facebook name. She also bought about 90% of her following as well. I think she's got over 60,000 followers or something, and about 50,000 of them she bought. And there's a page called the Princess Diaries, which is absolutely spot on and absolutely amazing. About it covers everything to do with Superstar Charlie. But we're going to be covering a few people this week. So, Shinny, don't think you're special. Don't think you're anything much. We've got a few people under our hat who we want to cover. So many people struggle mentally and financially. Times are hard. I would rather give to people than scam people. It really annoys me how people can do that and sleep at night. Well, no, I don't know how they sleep. Even the name, it's embarrassing, isn't it? Charlie's Blocklist's a good one as well. If you want to watch her make a tit of herself. Let me just have a look. I wanted you to see some.
Can you
Sarah,
hear me?
have you finished your stuff on Zenzino?
I have for now. I'll have to wait until next time when I've got when my Wi-Fi doesn't keep cutting off.
Yeah, okay. Sarah's having a little bit of problem with our Wi-Fi. Never mind, it's all right. I want to show you something else.
But someone is live.
Who? Him?
Chippy Tits.
Oh, is he live? Let's have a look.
Yeah, it's live with the Pete Richardson, who's
Right, I'm going to stream it.
promoting Zenzino.
Right, I'm going to stream it. Is he live right now, Sarah Jane?
Yeah, it's been live for about 12 minutes.
Right, I'm going on it now.
Um,
Let's have a look what he's got to say, and I'll debunk every bit of it.
there's only 145 watching, so he hasn't got a big audience.
Oh, he hasn't got anything, man. He's fucking useless.
And half of the 145 are us anyway.
I know, the half of them I use a lot of screen recording. There's a brilliant group called Shimbo Scammer who cover him anyway. Oh, here he is. Oh my God, he's talking about the tribe. Right, I'm going to share my screen with you.
Go on,
A
then.
little cunt. Can you hear the cunt's voice? Oh my God.
Buy products
This is
to take
news.
for
He's
yourself
talking
to
about the
improve your own
pyramid
health.
scheme.
Number one, yeah. Number two, you can sign up as a business partner,
My
which
God.
costs nothing if you just want to sell the products. So you can sell products then. That's number two. Number three, you can sign up to sell products and build your own team. And we can help with that. And that builds a team of people and you earn commission on what other people do. The more
I can't believe
that's
this
the
is
pyramid
happening on a
scheme.
mental health
you
and
earn.
addiction page.
And that starts, and that's 189 quid.
Yeah,
189
club
quid.
members got 189 quid, no problem.
Fucking
And,
hell.
and then you should get all the friends, family, put it on the social medias, offering the products.
Maybe Shimmy doesn't know what he's talking
treat
about.
Treat it as your own business. Yeah.
Yeah, set TikTok
And
shop.
we can help develop people's businesses because we've been doing it for a long time.
Sarah, I'll
Okay,
debunk
so
all
if
this.
anybody's interested now
Okay.
on the show about we're going at it for a year.
Yeah.
I'm going to stay consistent, and I know if I'm going to do something for a year with all our people, that it'll kick off. So don't miss out on this one, people. Don't be sat there in a few months thinking I should have fucking started with them lot.
It'll not last a year.
What's the best way? If
Fucking
anybody's
hell.
interested to be starting to become part of this with us, just give us a thumbs up in the comments so Whitney and Pete can see and maybe
Can home
Whitney,
in on
can
you.
maybe pick them up. I don't know. I don't know how
Yeah,
we do it.
I'll speak to Whitney tomorrow about how we process, how we talk to people. So remember, guys, there's three ways of
Fucking
doing this.
hell.
Number one, just become a customer. Number two, become a partner, which costs
Do you know
you
who's
nothing,
interested?
and sell
That's
products and earn
Louis
commission.
Misses.
Number three, become a
There.
partner and build a team with us. Whichever you want to do, guys,
Interested,
it's
and
up to you.
that's- See,
So I've just
Work in the crowd.
I'll talk to
Oh shit!
Shit.
Oh, it's not my fault. She's got that on her fucking cover photo.
So I bet Chippy will go for number 3, where he can build his own team.
Whitney tomorrow, and we'll sort out logistics about when our first training sessions are, how to sign people, etc. Get them sorted with subscriptions, whatever they want to do.
Yeah, so already Lewis put Candice Rose Midlinski's interested. So if anybody is really interested,
how
Whitney
he's
will
using
pick up
that.
to see you. You've got to type in, put your name and put interested. Now, up top to you
Candice
now, so everybody
is
Should I
Louis'
just
wife.
get that together and send it over to you or what?
Send it to me. Send it to me. Yeah, send it to me. Anybody who's interested, if you send me their details, if you've got details, what I need is phone number and email address, and then I can make contact with people and I can go through it in more detail with people, either in small groups or one-to-one.
So if anybody, right, I've done this already on my Instagram, Shinny Show Live. If you're really interested in this tonight, direct message me, because if you direct message me, I know you mean business, yeah? Just tell me your name, your email and phone number, and just put Zinzino. Zinzino.
I can't believe it.
At the bottom.
Easy for you to spell.
Oh yeah. So my sign up is called Shinzino, by the way.
See what you did there, Shinzine. It's genius, mate. It's genius. Genius.
So
you're good at using
it now. The way I see it, if we all kind of go at it as a giant fucking force, getting more people in, we're all going to get kickbacks and we're all going to do really well out of it.
This is terrible, this, you know.
Yeah. And as I said, it's up, you know, the people that put effort in will do well. You know, if you want to just sell it to just sell it to friends and family and make a few extra quid, that's fine. Simple. If you just want to take the products yourself, that's fine. It's simple. But if you want to build a business and, you know, have a look at doing something over the next year with us, yeah, let us know.
Right, okay then. So I know Whitney will be looking at who's putting the comments interested. And again, direct message me on my Instagram, Shinny Show Live, interested, Zinzino, name, email, phone number. And then
I bet they didn't mention about the people that won't be able to take this. These supplements.
And I'm more, you know, I'm happy to spend as much time as it's needed, guiding and mentoring people so they understand what this is all about. But it is, you know, this is pharmaconutrition. This is cutting edge supplements.
Right, and then eventually we'll just have Zoom meetings for newcomers.
And anyone that's on thinning medication for the blood. Consult your doctor before you touch these supplements.
Yeah.
There are the subscribers. You can do a
because they're not for everybody.
People talking
this is shocking.
how to get the next people through the door as well.
And we can do live events, mate. I was talking to Whitney earlier. Ultimately, we want to be doing live events. Whitney, you know, inviting people to presentations, showing them the products, getting testimonials from people. This is a business. We can do it. You know, I think we can make a real difference. Because if you think about it, it's absolutely about health and wellness and well-being. And that's what I know. That's what you're all about.
I mean, we wanted to do this a while ago, but shit hit the fan a little bit with the last page. And you know, and
it's about to hit the fan again.
You know, we have a peer support group. Is the tribe with the hundreds of people in there, and we try and keep that as a totally peer support. This is what I do. I've served my time with the mental health and recovery side of things, helped thousands of people, still help many men through my Instagram account. But this page cannot be about the doom and gloom of recovery no more.
Oh, there you go.
The best recovery you can get. For people that struggle with anxiety, depression, addiction, the way I get through it, I show people, I don't just talk it, I show them what I do in the gym, I show them that I do cold showers, I show them how I meditate, I show them the supplements.
Yeah, that's right, Jane. You do have to have an assessment before you take the product.
Talking it, but I'm like, I want you to show me that you're doing these things.
What, going in the shower?
Yeah.
I've done loads of the recovery side through the addiction and, you know, rehabs and detox is what I had to do. But now I want people to get a bridge back from recovery and then live a healthy life.
No, you don't. You want to make money, you liar. For your skint wife.
Foods, but along the way, I've got to try and counteract that bad in there with the good stuff. And Zinzino, I have every faith in what you tell me.
That's shocking, that.
Do you know, mate? That's we're never going to be perfect, are we? It's really difficult trying to live a perfect nutritional diet life. It's hard,
No, it's not.
Oh, it's boring.
I wouldn't
I'm
tell
with
anybody
you.
to
It's
all the
boring.
people that do it, the complexions are fucked. They don't look healthy for me. They don't
I
look
made
well.
myself two coriander burgers for me dinner.
Why not? I fucking
Why?
love burgers.
Well, I know that in the morning I'm going to take all of this.
I know, but
It's
you're
called
still a fat
supplementation
cunt.
for a reason. It supplements your
Look at the
existing
size of
diet.
his head.
It's really difficult for us in the modern
Look at his
world
head.
to eat really, really healthily. So it's supplement, and it gives you a chance.
I mean, I burn the back. You can burn the candle at
Oh,
both
there's
ends.
Louis.
If you're burning the candle at unhealthy and using, you're never going to get far in
I
life.
disagree
I
there.
don't want to burn
I'm
the
perfect.
candle. I sometimes burn the candle at the other end when I'm eating loads of shit and junk food,
That's
and I'm all right
Louis.
with that. But at least I'm counteracting it with good supplements, good exercise.
See how they've got
All the
people
stuff that
working the
that I love
crowd?
to say about the products is what I do.
Yeah.
Cold water therapy, meditating. I want this page to become something where we can teach people how to live better.
Fuck off.
And I wouldn't
Now,
have had any
Whitney's
faith
going to
in
be
these
hitting
people
everybody's
because what I
inbox
have
now
been
with
offered
more
over the years.
information.
You know,
And she's
I
going to
wouldn't
get
believe
everyone's
in
email
one
addresses,
for quite some
everyone's
time, many years.
telephone
Why?
numbers.
Because I believed in Nick, and
What she
I
saying,
believed in
the
everything that he
slag?
come on the show and told everybody. You know, and his brother, we had a great relationship. I've got to believe
Everyone
something, be
is
something to be
interested. No, they're not.
sit
There's
there
about,
like,
oh
oh,
no,
yeah,
there's 3 or
take
4
that,
people.
I took that,
Look at
and I
that. They're
feel
working
great.
the crowd
I'm
a
gonna
little
fucking
bit.
do this.
Vitamin G.
Pardon?
And
Vitamin
don't forget
G.
Pink Balloon Marketing.
What would that
He's
be
got a
again? It's
Facebook
the
page,
iron one,
Pink
eh?
Balloon
Vitamin G, yeah.
Marketing.
It's we used to call it vitamin G when I was younger.
Right. Cool. So, we'll set a few things up. I know loads of people have been messaging, again, saying interested. If we got hundreds of people involved in this thing, which there is, you know, do you think everybody can benefit from it? Physically, mentally, financially?
You
It'd be a
pair
great
of
thing for people.
bastards.
Yeah, well, certainly taking I would urge people who are interested in supplementation to read up about the importance of omega-3s, particularly the importance of omega-3s and essential fatty acids. Scientifically acknowledged around the world, really, really important for people to do. Multivitamins and vitamin D, we know the benefits of multivitamins and vitamin D, so why not take a really good one? If you want to build that if you want to earn a little bit of money, then you can do that by referring it to friends and stuff. If you want to do it as a business, you can do that as well. So it's up to you as an individual how much effort you want to put in and how much you want to get out. But yeah, if there's hundreds of us working together to do this, then you can't not benefit.
Yeah.
As long as you're doing stuff, you know, if you sat there waiting for everybody else to do it for you, it's not going to work.
Yeah. A friend was saying that the dad's been on. He wants some of it. And listen, we want to try and promote this to anybody, any age, any condition. And then obviously there's things like, I'm well overweight. You can introduce the milkshake to them. Or
well, this cunt's well overweight and he's taken it for years.
I don't need no milkshakes because I'm a fucking big eater anyway. But I'm gonna stay consistent with the omega-3, the bottle that I've got, because it's the omega-6 we don't want in our system, innit? Inflammation and stuff. And I struggle with inflammation. So sticking to that, I'm sticking to my xenobiotic, my probiotic for my stomach, because of the shit food that I eat. The multivitamin is standard every day, and I'm just waiting on the vitamin D. And that, I think I'm going to be all right with that. I threw all my other supplements away, you know, that I've messed about with, and I'm just going to concentrate on this. And if, you know, the proof will be in the pudding.
So witness,
it will. And that proofs in the pudding, and people can watch our journeys.
Yeah.
And the other thing that you can do, if people are interested, you can take blood tests to prove that it's working.
Now
that's really interesting. So it's a finger prick blood test. It checks your essential fatty acids levels. So this is the balance test for your omega-3s and 6s. It goes off to an independent lab in Norway, so it's done independently of Zinzino and us, and the results come back 2 weeks later. You see what your omega-3/6 ratio is. take the product for 120 days, and then take another test and see what your second score is. And it proves that your omega-3 level's balanced.
And that will balance it straight out within the 4 months.
Have you seen the price of the
4
blood
months, because
test
that's the
kit as
amount of time
well?
it takes to get a new set of red blood cells, yeah.
Benefit of that for a
Omega-3.
human being, what's the benefit?
Okay. Having too much omega-6 is inflammatory. It causes cellular inflammation, and we're made up of 36 trillion cells. So if your cells are inflamed due to too much omega-6, that's cellular inflammation. And cellular inflammation is the root cause of a lot of degenerative diseases, because your cells are all inflamed. That inflammatory process keeps going, and things like it affects your organs, your heart, your brain, your joints, and your muscles.
Can one of the moderators share this into the group?
Have you got to sign up to be able to get the test? Do you have to become one of the team members?
No, you can buy it. You can subscribe as a customer to get a test. Anybody can buy a test. You don't have to be a partner in the business for that. Anybody can buy any product. Anybody can subscribe. Yeah.
I want to get straight into it. Buying the product, what did they need? My link.
Yeah, just your link there. Yeah, you can email your link to people.
Taking the product and set the rest from there.
Correct. Yeah. Anybody. So there's two things. If people want to buy product, just say product in your email or your DM, your private message. If you're interested in business, say business.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So that's Shinny Show Live, my Instagram message. Product or business or both.
Or both.
Product and the business. Right?
Yeah. And then we can set up separate presentations, so we can give people more detail. I can give people more info. They can ask questions, and we can go through it. And people can make. You know what? The most important thing is, Shinny, people make their own informed decision.
Yeah,
really important for me. I don't want to push anybody into it. Don't want to make anybody do it. We've been talking for 18 months. There's no pressure to do it. People must want to do this. You must want to understand. You must understand the importance of omega-3 and why this is good.
Of what Dr. Andre that used to be on the live shows on here. He's heavily involved with Zinzino. And he's a doctor.
Okay,
And all these YouTube videos that I watch, they're all doctors and experts. So it's like, well, I'm going to listen to expert scientists with some of that science proven than some supplements that are in Holland and Barrett with no one telling me nothing about it, but I can read a label and I've got to go off that. No,
I can. Once we get people's interest, I'll share with people some amazing scientists and the science behind all of this, because there's a load of science behind all of this that backs up what I'm saying.
No, there's not.
You don't have to believe me. You have to believe a PhD nutritionist who's done 10 years of work on it.
Mate.
Yeah, I'll listen to them. I believe them.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Right. So over the next days and weeks and months, loads of stuff's going to be set up. Zooms.
Zooms in the tribe to sell Zinzino products.
Information, anything you're a bit stuck with, you can reach out to anybody that's kind of above you at the time, and then it's a matter of if you want the business, great. If you just want it for the physical, you don't bother about the financial. Just start subscribing to the products.
One thing I'd mention as well, just if you just are only interested in the products, if you introduced 4 people to the product that you're on, yours becomes free.
All right. Well,
that's without joining the business. That's just as a customer. That's a customer benefit.
Of his head.
If you subscribe to this, you introduce 4 people to this, who each subscribe, yours becomes free. So that's a customer benefit.
Right. Cool. Right.
There's loads to it. There's loads of it.
Well,
I could talk for hours.
I know Whitney will information from people in the tribe that are on tonight. Make sure everybody, if you're not already in the tribe, you need to click on that link now. There's 3 places left. I don't mean only 3. I mean
Naomi, I'm not sure as they are. See, she doesn't know what she's talking about.
Meetings are going to be with Pete. He'll be the gaffer on them, explaining and answering all your questions. Cool.
Yeah.
Right.
Brilliant.
Right. Let's keep going.
Let's
1
do it.
month
Let's
now.
let's
out
make a
of
difference.
3.
Yeah, we will.
Do you know? I noticed today Zinzino's, phrase is "inspire change in life."
Right.
I think that's
Well, look,
says
we
it all.
still want to encourage people to get off the piss if it's causing them a problem. To get off weed if it's causing them a problem. If it's costing them more than money, try and fucking do the stuff that we've done and then start living an healthier, balanced life. And that's what we're trying to do with this show now. We don't want to get caught up in no bullshit, no drama. We just want to crack on and we want to see the benefits through the people.
So it's called Chinchino now.
That health and wellness and well-being. Health and wellness goes hand in hand with well-being.
Yeah.
All right, mate. Brilliant. Great to talk to you as always.
Speak to you this week. All right, thanks for coming on.
Yeah,
right.
speak to you this week. Pleasure. We'll keep in touch.
I'll get them all to you.
Cheers, everyone.
Bye, mate.
Cheers, guys.
Bye-bye, pal.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Right.
Wow. That lasted long.
Brilliant. Yeah. So people
Half an
are
hour.
messaging me. Nice one, Dave Ives. Cheers, mate. And yeah, look, listen, I don't care what other people's views are on Zinzino or anybody doing anything.
Well, tough shit.
Health and well-being, it's just like we're just going to be doing it. So I'm urging and encouraging as many people as possible to get involved. If you want to look at it from a financial side, extra money coming into your house.
You're a bastard. Do you know
If
that?
you just want it for the health benefits, the products, sign up
With a
for free.
tiny knob.
If you want to sign up and get some free products with. I think you get free products as well once you sign up to have your own team.
Look at her, she's got the tribe look.
And then
Yeah.
so we just slowly, we'll introduce how it all works. Pete and Whitney will work out a Zoom for the people in the tribe.
What's a Zoom gonna do?
And yeah, other than that, message me on my Instagram, Shinny Show Live, if you want, at my shop Zinzino link, if you want to start with the products already. And send me your email and name.
And it's not his shop, it's Maxine's.
Part of this big thing that we're all going at.
It's Maxine's because it goes to Maxine's account.
And we're just going to go for it. So anyone involved, if you're up for a bit of crack with us all and getting busy and engaging with what we're talking about, cool.
Unbelievable.
To get subscription, 6 months for those products, you're going to need at least £50 a month to buy 2 items.
Tell me what you think. Thank you, Louise. Louise Gill says it sounds great.
There's nobody, not that many people interested, thank God.
Let me see you interested.
The blood testing kit, only like some people don't want to touch needles and draw blood and send the tray off in the post.
So I can kind of gauge how many people
it's
are
not going to work for everyone.
Just this tonight's show.
Not many people interested, is there?
Tell me what you think, people.
No.
You're a bit stressed. That little thing in his head there.
And the page will build again. It's growing. We're nearly at 71,000 followers now, and we want to kind of keep climbing them numbers as well. Naomi, Insta, your message there, cool. Remember, I can send you the shop link if you want to just get straight into the products.
Take you to Maxine's account.
You see, not many people asking much about the content of the product.
Team or subscription.
He doesn't know what he's talking about. I think he's making it up as he goes along. Look at him.
Thank you, whoever's contributed to stars.
Stars.
Here we go.
Health and well-being.
There you go. This is the real.
Interested in this product. Nice from Michelle. There's lots of people.
So this is the guy, Pete Richardson.
Fire as message Instagram sound, no problem.
I'm going to speak.
We're going to make it like a massive team with Zooms, with the engagement shows.
Have I frozen? Or is he froze?
People bring people online as well. Some experts in the field. And let's see what we can
what age group is it for?
Look at him, he knows not many people's interested. Look at the stress.
What else?
No, that's why he keeps putting his hands on his face because he's finding
Yeah,
it
he's
stressful.
stressed.
Well, you know what? I prayed and meditated. I took a cold shower. I've trained.
And he
then
can't
we had
sit still.
meetings in
Yeah, he's
Birmingham today.
stressed.
2 hours there.
You're
2.5 hour meeting straight
stressed.
back.
Stressed.
Yeah.
Where's
It's
your
been a bit of a long
hairline?
day. Straight back to the kids. Sick. Nappies. Baths. Food. Cleaning up. Listen.
House husband.
Hats off to people that do it. Yeah. Even people that I don't get on with. If you're doing what I've just been talking about, then if you're going out and you're fucking earning what you can, you're coming home and you're getting stuck in with the things that need doing with it, with the family, the kids. Even though it's fucking stressful, it is stressful at times when you've had a fucking belly full of meetings all day, or if you're at work all day. And yeah, it is. But that's what we're here for. That's what's most important. A lot of people lose sight of what's most important and don't give a fuck. Yeah, even down to disowning their own children. Sorry, I go through stress because I don't want to be that kind of.
What's he talking
cunt
about? The
in
horrible
life,
cunt.
basically.
I don't know. He's laughing a load of rubbish.
That sounded bad.
What's the
Yeah,
matter? Is it not selling?
Keeps
Sure,
frowning.
everybody's
It's
interested
not
that's
his
been on the show.
happy.
Sound all right. Well, I think Whitney might message a lot of you that are
Right.
interested. which
And
is
I'm
great.
going to message
We're going to get as many teams
Sarah
together as
Dante
possible,
sent.
as many
She sending
subscriptions,
stars.
people signing up.
There
taking
she
the product,
is, Sarah
what all
Dante.
people are doing, how they're feeling,
Akka,
if you're feeling like shit.
Sarah
There you
go.
Harups,
Let it
Akka
be.
Witless.
Don't know about that.
There you
products.
go, guys.
Just be transparent. And as
Oh,
honest
look.
as we're going to be with you.
Even
Sarah
James
Dante
Page
shown up,
sent 200
giving us
stars, and then
200
Sarah sent
stars.
200 stars
Thank
straight
you.
after. So she
See?
fucked
Yeah,
up.
and also you can always contribute to this page.
Oh, that's funny.
Subscribe to the page.
There you go. That's what we're talking
We'll pick
about.
things up soon for people that
So
are.
she sent 200 stars under the page,
feedback.
realised she'd made a
We'll start giving
mistake,
you some giveaways
switched
again
over to
soon.
Sarah
When we hit
Dentai,
certain
and sent
numbers,
another
we can give
200
some
stars.
cash
And
prizes
we've
away.
got it
I told
live.
you that. As you see, I'm not here allegedly taking for stars and subscriptions.
Shame.
I'm not fucking interested. But what I will do,
And
once
if you
we hit certain numbers,
and
I will give certain
Is
cash
she
amounts
thanking
out.
people?
Promise that. So stars,
and
anybody
she's
that gives me
deleted it.
stars, nice one. It might eventually go to something, like maybe some advertising for the
She's
page.
deleted
Get
it.
more people to the live.
Yes, we
but
got that
we're
live,
just
Sarah
gonna take it
Jane.
from here, really. Slowly. Catch the monkey.
There's a bit of a delay. Oh, it's my Wi-Fi
I think
slow.
he's going. He's finished.
You got a couple of minutes. See if there's anything of importance.
You mean if anyone's interested? Whitney's just made a big fuck up.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm so
Again, please, if you're not already in the tribe, if you're important, again, please, if you're not already in the tribe,
that's my Wi-Fi.
want peer support if you're struggling in your recovery, struggling with addiction, mental health, please click on that tribe link and join it for free. It's absolutely free. Yeah, we have said we're putting 1,000 cap on it. There's 800 odd people in there now, but that's the only. All Fellowships Anonymous. Yeah, to help people that are struggling with addiction
Who's that? Send
and other forms of
stars.
mental health. And the Zooms now with Peter Richardson talking
Send
about
200
the
stars
Zeno
in your
products and what
comment.
have you, and how you can make it a business for yourself. My book, Making of an Addict. If you're struggling with addiction or know somebody that is,
Oh, he's selling
that's
the book
available
now.
forever. Yeah, forever and ever. Amen. Amazon Books. It was the best seller for paperback and the best seller for Audible. So please, if you're interested, for yourself
Yes, he
or
couldn't
somebody
make
else,
this up.
mainly for addiction, that's my book, Making
He's
of an Addict.
looking really
By
bored.
James Shinny
Because
Davenport.
he knows that he
Yeah.
can't sell the Zanzino, so he's selling the book.
Go
Oh,
to Amazon Books and write that
Yeah.
in, Making of an Addict, and it'll flag straight up. Of course it will. It's a bestseller, wasn't
80
it?
people are only
Oh,
watching. There's
yeah,
only
down
80
on Amazon
people
now.
watching him. That's why.
Good night, everyone. Thank you
Yeah.
all for
Oh,
watching.
it's tiring, isn't it,
Thank you to
Chinny?
the people that shared and anybody that contributed to the
you're
show.
loving
Nice
this,
one.
aren't you,
And
Sarah?
by all means,
Yeah,
green
chinny,
support
chin,
badge
chin.
and become a supporter. being a supporter. Yeah.
The
wants
not
you to
so
buy-
bestseller.
Right, so he wants you to buy the
You're doing a
book,
few
he
lives
wants
this
you to
week.
become a supporter, he wants you to buy the Zanzino.
Oh, you know what he'll start doing? He'll start like saying if you subscribe to my Zinzino, I'll give you a free book. He'll
So
probably
we'll
start doing
call
stuff
Whitney
like that.
live there, use, right?
Or Candice will start selling Zinzino and then start offering a pair of free chippy socks to go with it.
How funny was that, you? So he went from selling Zanzino, and then he went from selling that to the book, and then subscriptions, and then we caught Whitney live, Grafton. He's gonna end up hating me. You fat-headed little prick. Oh, he's definitely had a drink there. I would say a bestseller. No,
I don't know. I think it's his teeth are loose, so he talks a bit funny.
Yeah, I think his teeth are loose. You know.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
that
it
was
makes him sound drunk.
that was brilliant. That was what a belter that we caught that. So he does these vulnerable people on the serious note, right? He wants them to subscribe to the tribe, buy the Zinzino products, buy the book. How much money does he think these people have got? Like, I am going to drag you for this now, mate. I was going to leave you on one night or two
I know
nights. But
exactly, you Wonga. You can't sell his book for £7. Never mind vitamins at £30. But the vitamins, that's just the vitamins, are £33. But it's only £33 if you subscribe to Zinzino. If you're not subscribed to Zinzino, it's something like £48 for
so
the.
how much money does he want
balance
people
oil.
to spend? This is unreal. I'm so glad we caught Whitney doing that as well. Live, and we had more viewers than him because we're on YouTube and Facebook.
How many we got for watching us now?
We've got 61 on Facebook, and we've got I don't know what can I see, but we've got a few on YouTube as well. So we've got more than him. I know that. That was a sinking ship, wasn't it, Hughes? That was literally watching a sinking ship. So now can you see why he needs the money, what I was talking about in the first place?
That could explain why there hasn't been any Zooms in the tribe for ages, because they've got a plan.
Yep. They've got a plan to sell a load of fucking vitamins and want people to start being representatives of that stupid Zinzino, and that guy, that fucking Richardson, whatever, him. Ugh. This is so annoying.
So when you subscribe, you're subscribing to a 6-month contract. So if you was to cancel at 3 months, you've still got to pay those last 3 months.
Who's that? Said John Hortman. That's me convinced.
Well,
what did you catch? I caught Whitney, right? Me and Sarah Jim are watching.
Sending
Whitney
200 stars under Sarah Dentai account.
She sent stars under the page first, and then realised that she'd done it under the page, deleted it, and then sent it under Sarah Dentai, which is Whitney. That's what I was talking about the other night, about how you get the people going in the crowd. One person sending stars. Hopefully it starts a chain reaction of other people starting to send them. But by the looks of it, he's fucking finished. There was only a few people interested. She'll be in that inbox.
So tonight was this Zinzino launch night?
Wet legs will be in the inbox. Fucking legs akimbo. Fucking, hey, join and you can enter this. Fucking gaping big hole. Oh, I wasn't going to be nasty.
He won't last with Zinzino. He'll be back to his old supplements. I mean, he reckons he threw all his old supplements in the bin.
Exactly, Julie.
Is he going to throw him in the bin?
Look at Julie's comment. 30 years ago, I might have been convinced. Exactly, but it's a pyramid scheme.
Yeah, you've got to know about the product. You've got to know about the background and the ingredients and
She's going to
what it
say
can
us.
do and all this. And he won't be able to answer. He won't be able to sell it. So he'll just rather have a team and do all the hard work.
Sarah's going to do a little bit more in depth tomorrow. She's had a little problems with her Wi-Fi tonight. But
Yeah,
tomorrow night, Sarah's going to go into Zanzino and rip them a new one.
yeah, and I'll tell you how it works, because it's not just a case of buy your balanced soil and the vitamin D. There's blood test kits as well involved, where you take your own blood and you send it off, and it goes to I don't know where the blood testing facility is. I think it might be somewhere. Is it somewhere in the UK or is it Finland? I'm not sure on that.
Finland, I remember.
Yeah, I think it's Finland, and then it comes back and it'll tell you what it'll give you like a personalized
Look
view
at that,
on
what
you
Alison's
need
just said.
and what you're lacking, what vitamins you're lacking. So it'll have like a personalized thing for you. But that costs money.
Join the tribe, right, with mental health and addiction, and we'll badger you to death to buy vitamins. And then you have to buy the book as well. Making of an addict.
So if you, Norway, that's where, the blood tests go to Norway.
Oh, I knew it was one of them Scandi countries. Thank you, Jack.
So, but it takes a couple of weeks for you to get those results, I'd imagine.
Waiting on Shinny doing it. Go for me first, duty.
Yeah.
You should just rip into him now. I feel like just ripping into him now. Does anyone want to come on? The fucking bastard, what he is. How dare he, man? Like they're people with fixed income who don't have much money, and he wants them to buy the book, get into the tribe, get, like Alison says, get badgered into buying vitamins. You couldn't make this shit up. Mods, I hope you're taking notes so we can shred the keys, the bastard, tomorrow. Oh God, I am gonna have so much fun now, because do you know what? I was gonna just like go like with and just talk about the finance side of it and all that, but let's just fucking go with what he's trying to do, which is sell vulnerable people free peer-to-peer support, which is free.
It's got the wrong audience to sell Zinzino.
Yeah, man, it's the wrong audience. We should be trying to sell in front of people who've got money. These people have got now, God love them. And do you know what? He's selling them a dream now.
I mean, half of them saying they can't afford to pay for subscriptions on his Facebook page. You know what I mean? So they can't even afford like £8.49. Never mind 33.
Have you heard about the people badly abused by him over the years? Do you know what, Jane? I'm going to bring them on. If what I need to do, right, Sarah Jane, we've got some work to do. Well, what we need to do, right, because I want to rip him a new one now for that fucking performance tonight. I know Shimbo Scam, I'll be all over him. But there is a lot of people who've been hurt by him over the years. And I think them people need a voice and they need to come and speak out. I'm going to ask John for permission to use his live, what he done with Paddy. And we're going to play that again, and we're going to show what his trolls do. But also tomorrow night, Sarah is going to rip Zanzino a new one and show exactly what they're made of and what they're all about.
Dawn, you're already connected with Dr. Martin Kinsella anyway.
Dr. Martin Kinsella is a dodgy cunt.
because that Dr. Kinsella trains doctors and nurses in Cyprus and other places, and I know that Maxine's connected with him for his products that he sells, which is bio-identical, which is similar to Zinzino, but the bio-identical is a lot more expensive.
I am going to give them a voice, Jane. I wasn't going to go down that route, but I've decided if anyone wants to use this platform and if you want to come and speak to me in private or whatever, come up and talk about your experience with this bastard.
That's right. Give it 3 months tops. Like, Rena, it'll be all over for him in 3 months' time.
Oh, of course it will. He'll be onto something new,
and he'll be giving them away looking next to nothing by the end. You'll know that the tribe members are not the right audience.
Yeah, I've spoke to well, I haven't spoke to Ray Salford, but
I will, Julie.
I'm friends with them on Facebook, I'm sure.
Pete Richardson's connected with Maxine, Julie.
I don't want to interfere with what Shimbo Scam are doing, you see. I'm trying to keep a balance of, because I know them guys have got a lot of stuff what they're covering and what they're helping, and I don't want to step on their toes because I've got a lot of respect for them ladies and gentlemen, because I know they've worked really hard, and that's why I wanted to put that out there, that the group I've opened, Scammer Influencers Exposed, is nothing like Shimbo Scammer. Shimbo Scammer is a dedicated group to exposing Shinny and his lies. My group is for all different scammers across the across Facebook. So we'll be covering a lot of people. So
next week it'll be somebody different.
I don't want the people to think that I'm trying to just like come in at the last minute and step on all the good work that them guys have done, because I'm not. I respect them immensely. And like I say, our group's completely different. We're going to be covering a lot of people. Colin, you want to sleep anymore?
He doesn't know who it is, but they know all the dirt on him. Yeah.
Yeah, that group's dedicated, you know, and as much as like I've got all these people coming to me, and I am so grateful for them. I could kiss some of them, because they've been so grateful. I'm so grateful for them coming forward. Calling all us Shimbo scammers are on here. I know you are, and that's why I'm so grateful for you guys. Like, you know, you didn't need to come and support me, but you have done it, and I'll continue to make sure that your group is advertised and all that kind of stuff. But like I say, I would never want to think that I was just stepping on someone's toes at the last minute and just coming in and swooping in and saying I'm the savior, because I'm not. You know, these have done a lot of hard work.
I love your Fraggle tattoos, Kirsty.
Dedicated. I even have a patch. Really. My phone is going crazy. I wonder.
Is it?
Yeah, let me have a look. Right, well, my inbox is. It's about that guy who's just been on with them.
You're helping us with his phone, yeah.
There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people
His
know
own
you,
downfall,
Mr.
to be
Richardson.
fair.
There's a lot of people know you. Oh, well, this has been interesting, hasn't it? So we're caught Whitney live. I know. Thank you, guys. I really, honestly, ladies, like, I really appreciate it. And like I say, I will try and cover him as much as I can. And the other people who I cover, I'll always give him a mention on the lives. because these are, like I say, we are reaching hundreds and hundreds of people every night with these lives, guys. We're not just on Facebook, we're on YouTube as well. So you've got the YouTube audience. We're reaching a lot of people. We're really doing, you are doing really well by sharing it. Like that, my live tonight has been shared over 70 times already. And I couldn't be more grateful. So I wonder how many shares he's had
Do you
compared
know
to.
there wasn't anyone, I didn't see anyone in the comments saying that they would like to be in the team
I didn't.
for Zinzino. The odd put a handful of people were interested in some of the products, but not one said there was interest in being a team.
But tomorrow night, right, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit, right? Because he's been such a cunt tonight, and he's trying to sell, the book, the tribe, the vitamins to all these people who are not they're not wealthy people, and I'm not dissing them for that. I know what it's like to be in a boat where you haven't got much and stuff, and someone trying to sell you a dream. It's massive, you know it's just fucking pathetic. Yes, a big shout out to Lee Green. He has been fantastic. And Lee Green will be vindicated, believe me, because he did not send them messages to Maxine, and I know he didn't, and so does Sarah Jane. No, he doesn't. But well, obviously, you cannot just take our word for it, but we will prove it. Believe us. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. Anyway, I'm gonna go, guys, and Sarah Jane and me will be back tomorrow night, and we will be still on Shinny. Further down in the week, we're gonna cover Natalie. Natalie Bain. If you want to go over to her awareness page, it's called Natalie Bain Exposed. The person running it is fucking fabulously fabulous. The person who runs Charlie Superstars, they're fabulous as well. I love them. That all these people running these awareness pages, Shimbo Scammer, all them guys are working their butts off to make sure that there's awareness about these people. And thank you to each and every one of you. I'm really we all are a fantastic team working together, and this would not work without any of yous. Does anyone else want a badge in the group? Let me know. It doesn't matter if you've got a badge in Chimbo Scam or out like that, right? Because, like I say, it's a completely different group. It's not the same, and we're not covering Shinny completely. We'll be covering other people too. So, yeah, just don't there's no rivalry going on or anything like that. We're all working together, and not unlike Shinny and his lot, we can all work together in harmony. That's the song in it, in sweet harmony. Right, I'm gonna go before I start singing, and then you'll hate me. Right, I love you all lot. Thank you from all the skagheads. Oh God, that's the worst troll ever. Hey, yous, what a wicked live this has been. We're caught Whitney live. I'm going to clip that bit of the live and I'm going to share it.
Are you going to explain?
Oh, good night, guys. Anyway, right, take care. Be nice to one another. Anyone who wants a badge, let one of the mods know, or let me know. If you don't want to speak to me because you think I'm a cunt, go and speak to one of the mods. They're all lovely, and let them know. And it's good night from me, and it's good night from
Night
Sarah
all.
Jane. We love you lots.